Titration is an important technique in analytical chemistry that requires manipulation skills. Let's learn how to carry out a titration. This burette has been rinsed with distilled water followed by sodium hydroxide solution, the titrant. Then it has been filled with the sodium hydroxide solution. This is a conical flask that has been rinsed with distilled water and then filled with 25.00 milliliters of 0.1500 molar hydrochloric acid. Add 2 drops of phenolphthalein into the acid. Phenolphthalein is an indicator that remains colorless in acidic solution but changes to pink in basic solution. Check the retort base. A dry retort base confirms that the burette is not leaking. If it is leaking, change the burette. If it is not, take the initial reading. The demonstrator is left-handed, so she's going to control the flow using her right hand. The burette is adjusted so that the tap is on the right-hand side and the scale is facing the demonstrator. If you are right-handed, control the flow using your left hand and adjust the burette tap the opposite way. Don't forget to place a white tile beneath the conical flask so that it is easier to detect any color change. Swirl the conical flask using your stronger hand. The demonstrator swirls the conical flask using her left hand. If you are right-handed, you should use your right hand. Use both of your hands to simultaneously swirl the conical flask and control the flow of the solution from the burette. Open the tap to the maximum to let fast flow of the solution. Can you see the solution turn slightly pink at the point where sodium hydroxide solution drops, but it quickly disappears when the base mixed with the acid? The color does not remain because the solution is still acidic. The added sodium hydroxide only neutralized a part of the acid. Slow down the flow of the solution but keep swirling the conical flask with the same speed. As the color takes a longer time to disappear, reduce the flow of sodium hydroxide solution. It is very close to the end point. Start adding sodium hydroxide solution 1 drop at a time. Add 1 drop, swirl the conical flask. The solution is still colorless. Add another drop, swirl the conical flask, still colorless. Another drop, swirl, still colorless, still acidic. Be very patient. Another drop, swirl, still colorless. Keep calm. Another drop, swirl, pink. This is the end point. The solution turns pink because it is now basic. The added sodium hydroxide has completely neutralized the hydrochloric acid. There is no acid left in this conical flask. Now let's take the final reading. The solution will remain pink if more sodium hydroxide solution is added, but do not add more than necessary so that the exact amount of sodium hydroxide that reacts with hydrochloric acid in the conical flask can be determined. Can you calculate the volume of sodium hydroxide solution required to neutralize 25.00 milliliters of 0.1500 molar hydrochloric acid? Towards the end of a titration, when the color takes a longer time to disappear, it is crucial to start adding the titrant in one drop at a time. But some of you may find it difficult to do where more than one drop is released before the tap is closed. The solution changes from colorless to pink, but it is inconclusive which drop causes the change. This happens especially when the thumb is used to control the flow. It takes time to change the position of the thumb, therefore making it difficult to close the tap quickly. So you can either practice to be faster or use your index and ring fingers to control the flow, as shown in the video how to control the flow of a solution from a burette.